Alvin Kamara,
Amari Cooper,
Keenan Allen.
And you're watching Good Morning Madden.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a Wednesday episode of Good Morning Madden. If you're new to the channel, click on that follow button. Basically what it does, it lets you know when we go live. If you're using the Twitch app, you get that little notification that says, hey, we're live. You can go ahead and watch the stream. By simply watching the stream, you can go ahead and get Twitch drops. Those Twitch drops are also there from our Madden live streamers, so I'll go ahead and talk about that down below. If you don't know what Twitch drops are and you want to go ahead and get connected, there's a tile down below. Click on that. When you do that, it will go ahead and connect your Twitch account with your EA Origin account so that you can go ahead and link them. And then every time we go live, Monday through Friday from 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern, or you're watching one of the Madden live streamers, you should qualify for those Twitch drops. So that's that. I do have some updates for you guys today. Also some reminders. We have a title update coming tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and preview that a little bit with some notes. There's a lot more in the title update than what I'm going to show, but I think a lot of the things that the community has been asking for, I do want to highlight that. We also have Wild Card Wednesday. We're going to be showing the flashbacks. One of the things that I mentioned to you guys earlier, I was talking with the Madden Live Service team. Wild Card Wednesday so far has been player items. They may go ahead and change some things up and do different things, like do different events or maybe do a house rules or something. So just be mindful of that. I know we kind of get in this routine of expecting things to happen a certain way. Things could change up, so a little heads up right there. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the updates. I got a few updates for you guys. First up, like I mentioned, from simply watching the stream, you're going to go ahead and get this Good Morning Madden pack from just tuning in. Also, you'll get this pack from watching those Madden live streamers. I'll go through that Madden live schedule for you guys here shortly. Here are some updates and reminders. I always have them as updates, but there's not always an update. It's really more of a reminder. Just a reminder that no weekend league qualifier this week. If you've been looking for that, weekend league is open this weekend. Also, there was no King of the Hill or Derwin versus the World yesterday. And I know when we talked about this on stream, we were mentioning, we had reached out to the team saying, hey, people are tuning into this. They may not get their crown token. So huge shout out to Kevin on that team. We talked with him. He went ahead and sent this out yesterday. It hit, I want to say, right around 6 o'clock or so. I might be completely off on the timing. I can't quite remember. But again, Kevin, thank you so much. You should have gotten this. If you log into the game over the next week, also check out at Madden NFL Direct. We put the timing there. You will go ahead and get this Gridiron pack. We call them GICs, right? Gridiron pack. It's just a pack right there. It says, thank you for being part of our weekly Derwin versus the World and King of the Hill programs on Twitch. In lieu of a show on Election Day, please accept this appreciation pack with a free crown token. Continue tuning in on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. and thank you for being a part of this special community. Now, I did see some community members saying in lieu of Election Day. So it's like, in lieu is like replacing. Yeah, we got it. We'll take that back to the grammar department and have them go ahead and brush up their English. But that being said, Mud Draft update, players added to the player pool today, Wednesday, 11/4 for the Mud Draft update. Our Team of the Week players, legends, heavyweights, the 50 and most feared. You'll see the date right there. Those dates qualify for that. So just a reminder, we won't cover that tomorrow, as a reminder. But that is a reminder, Mud Draft update today. The player pool is updated today, all that great stuff. Madden Season 2 is coming tomorrow, Thursday. Also, the title update is coming tomorrow, Thursday, 4 a.m. Pacific to 7 a.m. Eastern on PC, 8 a.m. Pacific to 11 a.m. Eastern on Xbox and PlayStation. We have Gridiron notes. I'm going to go ahead and touch on some of those things so that you guys can know what's coming. Also, Series 3 update is targeted to release this Friday. I always say targeted because until I get final confirmation, I start capturing things. I'm just hesitant. Just hesitant. You never know. Also, a quick reminder here that I want to let you guys know as well is that October monthly weekend league rewards have been moved from this Thursday to this Friday. And you're probably wondering, why is that? If you haven't been watching the show, it's to align with the release of Series 3. The monthly weekend league rewards have been moved to that date so that you guys can take advantage of all those Series Redux players. If you're like, okay, I don't know what the Series Redux players are, go head over to EA Madden NFL forums. We have a breakdown of all that juicy information of all the players that qualify. We also covered it on Monday. Title update. So let's go ahead and talk about this. We have a title update coming tomorrow. We mentioned the time. For PC, it's going to be around 4 a.m. Pacific, 7 a.m. Eastern, and then for consoles, 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. So some of the gameplay updates, and these are not all of them, trust me, this is a little bit more of a beefier update. They address some concerns with dropped interceptions. Seeing a lot of feedback out there from the community about just concerns around dropped interceptions, and I apologize, guys. I spelled concerns wrong. I got a note at 10 o'clock this morning like, hey, title update's going tomorrow, and I'm like, I got to put something together for these guys so they can actually see what's going on. So I do apologize. Bad grammar right there, and that is totally on me, so apologies. Maybe I'll correct that before the stream is out and all that kind of juicy stuff. Also, address some concerns on regarding QB draw. They also addressed an issue causing rat catches to be dropped too frequently. They address an issue allowing pass rushers to disengage for quick pressure. They updated the QB slide and QB dive mechanics. So tap X, square will equal slide, and now if you hold X and square, it'll equal dive. There's been some tuning to reduce inaccurate passes caused by pressure. There's been some tuning to decrease average yards per carry on outside zone and stretch plays. And there's a lot more to share on that front for tomorrow. So we'll go through that. Also, the dev team was pretty awesome and putting together some notes that simply highlight kind of like their dev note, their logic, their rationale. I want to say first off, thank you guys so much for going to Madden Voice and putting a lot of feedback over there. We've been trying to go ahead and, for lack of better words, triage, move things in certain categories. I know there's a lot of franchise updates out there that haven't been moved, and that's because we have franchise updates planned for the mid-November release and so on and so forth. And sometimes people are putting a lot of feedback into one specific issue. Makes it very difficult to go ahead and figure out how we're going to pass that feedback along. So just a little bit of heads up there. For Madden Ultimate Team updates, we have some UI improvements. They also address an issue with packs opening twice. So you kind of get that pack animation that opens twice, a little bit annoying. Face of the franchise, some general stability improvements. Franchise updates, general stability. They fixed an issue causing users to crash when making their selection during draft and multi-leagues. And then there's also updates coming soon regarding the mid-November release. So we talked about this a while back. I think it was in August that there's a mid-November release that's going to be the first of 3 planned updates for franchise mode. Updates are coming soon for that. Be on the lookout for some gridiron notes. Also, the yard, there's some stability and reliability improvements. I know I see a lot of feedback out there about, hey, what about play a friend? That feedback has been shared with the team. Also, presentation updates. Some of you guys may have seen some kind of like early entries of mouthpieces in the game and like what's going on. So kind of those mouthpieces got in the game. There's been some testing around that. Mouthpieces are now enabled throughout the game. All the specifics on that and how it's going to be used, I don't have that information. I'll see if I can get some more details for you folks on that tomorrow. So I'll clean up the slide again. Quick apology there. I only had like 20 minutes to go through the notes and kind of put some high bullet points on there. So background on my part. Hey, I'm taking it back to the grammar department. I'll fix it for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll actually go through the title update notes in more detail by just looking at the gridiron notes itself. Also, Madden Voice. Madden Voice, we're going to open it up. We'll probably open it up either Friday afternoon, evening, or Saturday morning. We want to make sure that you guys have some time with the title update to play around with all those kind of changes and all those kind of improvements that you guys have seen. So just a little bit of a heads up in that space. You can check it out, ea.com/Madden-voice. That'll be back open, and we'll tweet it out over at Madden NFL Direct. All right, here's your Madden Live schedule. So we're back on schedule. We got Popular Stranger, Fendler, and Boogs today. Definitely check them out. Again, Twitch drops are enabled here. Watching their streams, you're going to go ahead and get those Twitch drops. There's a couple of drops per stream, so I think, you know, watching it for just a minute or two, you get one drop. After an hour, you get a second drop. For Thursday, we got Digital Champion, CJ Stoss, and Stiff. On Friday, we got J-Dub, DK Nice, and Shopmaster TV. And then we got Lauren and Noob on Sundays. So definitely want to go ahead and check that out. Again, huge shout out to Madden Mobile Nick, guys. Give that guy some love. Go check out his stream, Madden Mobile segment. He's doing that every day, Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. You definitely want to go ahead and check that out. All right. And that's it. Just kidding. We got Wild Card Wednesday. We got some flashbacks. I appreciate the feedback on the streams and all the stuff that you guys are saying. One of the things that I heard from you guys while I go ahead and clear this out so that you guys, we can jump right into it, is I heard some feedback from you guys like, you know, when we tweet out the information, you can't specifically see kind of what the archetype is. You don't see the ratings. You don't see kind of like the history. So I took some screens. We're going to go show those on stream going forward. So again, yeah, it's Wildcard Wednesday, we got flashback players training 4,500 for the pack, 89 to 90 overall. So we had the OVR escalation. Some of you guys may have seen TB12 kind of tweeted out in that regard. So again, here you have it. First person up is we have Tom Brady. He has that 59 speed, not the fastest guy out there, of course, but again, he has that 91 short accuracy and that 91 play action. So there you have that. Now we'll go ahead and highlight. So this specific item is a flashback to 2009 Titans versus Patriots. Final score was 0-59. He had 380 passing yards and 6 TDs. So pretty wild right there. Also, you can see that he has that field general archetype as well. All right, looking at Alex Mack. Alex Mack, been around for a while right there. He's got that 90 strength. He has that that 92 awareness, that 90 run block, that, you know, all that beautiful stuff. More of a run blocker at the end of the day. But again, his stats here is from 2015, Browns versus Ravens. Final score was 33-30. Stats, a season high, 33 points. He had 505 total yards of offense, including 457 passing yards. So yeah, there you go. There you have it. CJ Mosley. So CJ Mosley is up next, you know, for the Ravens. He's got that 85 speed and that 91 tackle. He's got that 89 hit power, 90 play recognition. So his specific stat right here is coming from 2017 Dolphins versus Ravens game. Final score is 0-40. His stats were 4 total tackles, 0.5 sacks, and then I got half a sack there and 1 interception return for a TD. So great stuff. And then we have Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell is also the other flashback that you have. He's got that 88 speed. He's got that 90 acceleration. He's got that 90 change of direction. And whatnot. We'll go ahead and take a look at his stats and kind of his year. So it was 2016 Steelers versus the Bills. Final score was 27-20. His stats, 236 rushing yards, 62 receiving yards, and 3 TDs. Hey, I think if I was playing fantasy, I don't know. I probably would have really enjoyed that specific week when all that kind of happened. And then last of all, we have Adrian Amos. So Adrian Amos coming in with that 91 speed, 91 acceleration, 90 zone coverage. And here are his information from 2018 Bears versus Bills. Final score was 41-9. His stats were 7 total tackles, 1 sack, and 1 interception. 3 pass deflected. So he's got that zone archetype. So I forgot, I kind of skipped over some of that kind of stuff. Le'Veon Bell has that elusive back archetype. You also have CJ Mosley with the field general. And then, of course, you have Alex Mack with the power archetype. And then I mentioned Tom Brady. He has that field general. So there you have it. Those are going to be your flashbacks. We'll have more information for you guys. You know, like I said, we got Series 3 coming on Friday. We also have limited editions coming tomorrow, so make sure to tune in at EA Sports_Mutt for all the updates and all the details on kind of what's happening there in that space. Maybe we might be able to get a preview a little bit of what's happening in Series 3 tomorrow. It just really depends on what I can capture and things like that and what is ready, but we'll do our very best and we'll keep you guys posted. That's going to be our #1 priority today, is kind of getting things ready for tomorrow. So who knows, maybe we might have like a super long stream, maybe not, but we'll do our very best. If we need to do a special stream, we can probably do that. We'll keep you guys posted. Need to go ahead and get those details from all those folks. All right, let's go ahead and do some giveaways.